Jenny doesn't get much of a rest now because she's going to come and tell us a little more about the cultural background, I guess, of Padstow. Jenny.
Sorry. Right. Gorthúar da on an hag all, I should say. Good evening, one and all. Paul Hodge is here tonight, so I've got to watch me P's and Q's. As we are singing our ancient Cornish and Padstow carols, and various Padstow legends have been brought to the fore, I thought it a good moment to mention another not so famous Padstow novelist. Introducing Ennis Tregarthen, aka Nellie Sloggett. I know, it's a great name. I wish I had it, really. Nellie Sloggett was born in 1850 and died in 1923. She was a Cornish novelist and, under the name Ennis Tregarthen, a folklore writer. Nellie spent her entire life in Padstow. She only began writing for a wider public at 35. Yet, before she died, 38 years later, she had published 18 books, several with prestigious publishing houses. This would have been impressive enough for any provincial writer in late Victorian and Edwardian Britain, but Nellie laboured under a significant disadvantage that makes her achievement all the more remarkable. The little cripple, as she was known in her hometown, had suffered in her teens from an illness that had left her paralysed. From the onset of this illness to her death at 73, she never took a step. Indeed, she spent most of her life prone, looking out over Padstow's storied land and water, the Camel River to St Minver Sand Hills on one side of her bed, and the rocky tors of Bodmin Moor on the other. This particular Tregarthen tale appears in North Cornwall Fairies, a book she wrote in 1906. The Old Sky Woman. When winter brought the cold north wind and the snowflakes began to fall, the little North Cornwall children were always told that the old woman was up in the sky plucking her goose. Stay with me. The children were very interested in the old sky woman and her great white goose. And they said, as they lifted their soft little faces to the grey of the cloud and watched the feathers of the big sky goose come whirling down, that she was a wonderful woman and her goose a very big goose. I want to climb up to the sky to see the old woman plucking her goose, cried a tiny boy, and he asked his mother to show him the great sky stairs. But his mother could not, for she did not know where the sky stairs were. So the poor little boy could not go up to see the old sky woman plucking the beautiful feathers out of her big white goose. Where does the old woman keep her great white goose? Asked another child, with eyes and hair as dark as a raven's wing, as he watched the snow-white feathers come dancing down. In the beautiful sky meadows behind the clouds, his mother said. What is the old sky woman going to do with her great big goose when she has picked her bear? Queried a little maid with sweet, anxious eyes. Stuff in with onions and sage, her grandfather said. Always one. What will she do then with her great big goose? The little maid asked. Hang it up on the great sky goose jack and roast her for Christmas dinner, her grandfather said. My vegan mother is not impressed at this point. Poor old goose, cried the little maid. I don't believe the old sky woman would be so unkind as to kill and pluck her great big goose, said a wise little maid with sunny hair and eyes as blue as the summer sea. Winter time is the sky goose's molting time, and the old sky woman is sweeping out the sky goose's house with her great big sky broom, and the white goose's feathers are flying down to keep the dear little flowers nice and warm till the north wind has gone away from the Cornish land. Perhaps that is so, dear little maid, her grandfather said. This whole piece I've just spoken was taken from a book written by Dr. Simon Young with the help of another Padstow legend, historian and prolific caroller, John Buckingham. Our love to John and Liz tonight. They're live streaming. Let's have a round of applause for John Buckingham. That book was also written by Mike and Tina O'Connor as well, who also has been singing with us as well. So we're now going to sing Angels from the Realms, and after that, Behold the Grace. Now, our local name for angels is warships, as you may pick up from the chorus. Now, Behold the Grace, the second one, there is a distinct resemblance between Behold the Grace and Ilkley Moor. The words of the well-known folk song may have been adapted to a carol tune. It is used as such in the North Country. Now, whether the tune first travelled north from Cornwall or south from Yorkshire is anybody's guess. So, here we go. Right, everyone up, please.